Good afternoon, my good friends. It's 2:30. Up to 3:30 is time for Dhamma teaching. Today is your third day. For me, every batch I will talk about hand theories. Do you about hand theories? Hands. Hand theories composed of 5 fingers. You see that? You know theories. Theory and practice. Theory. Okay. Hand theories and like you start your work on Monday, and then you get tired a little bit. On Tuesday, you get more tired. See that? On Wednesday, that's the most. And after that, you are going down. That you can spend this the most. Like you want to do exercise, you never run before. The first day you run, you get pain. The second day, more pain. The third day, the most painful is the hump, that we call the hump day. After that, your pain will come down. Okay. All of things that you are going to do at the first time, you will be going like this. Even you practice you want to play music, the first day is terrible. The second day is more terrible. You know that? And the third day is, that's the worst. And after that, you will getting better. Who can play violin? You know, violinist, only one guy. About 10,000 people in the big hall. They came to listen to only one guy. You know, in America, I went to the theater. Only one guy. This we call violin soloist. Only one. You see that? But before he reached to that point, how many hours does he have to practice? Thousands of thousands. You see that? So before you reach the point that you are going to free from suffering, you have to practice and practice and practice. Now, today is Valentine Day, so I would like to talk to you about 2 ways. Number 1, the way to happiness, and number 2, the way to get away from suffering. You see how different. The way to get happiness and the way to get away from suffering, they're different. See? Okay. I will start with 20 ways to happiness. 20 ways. So, 1. It started with what? Be grateful. You know grateful? Grateful. Grateful. You know this word? Grateful. Be grateful. You know the word? Be grateful, that means you have to stand on that. Be grateful, number 1. Number 2, choose your friends wisely. Choose your friend wisely. Where is your friend that you will choose? Who is your close friend? Do you have good friend now? Where? Choose your friend wisely. Lord Buddha said, if you have me as a good friend, you will go away from old, decay, and death. That means you go away from all of the problems. If you choose him as a good friend. See that? So, Now you have good friend or not? Who is your good friend? Bruno, you have one? None. Good friend, to be number one is you yourself. Have to be good friend. You yourself. Because no one loves you the most as you yourself. Isn't that right?
Sometimes I think he loves me more than I love him.
Whom? Really? Do you believe that? That's really object with the theories, By theories, but instinct of all living beings will think of themselves first. You see, when they ask children, who you love the most? What is the children say? Mom and father. Why? Because mom and father will take care of him, of them. Without mom and father, and what happens? They will suffer. So they love mom and father because mom and father will help them. You see that? So come back to egoism. So your good friend, you yourself, you have to be good friend with you yourself. So if you want to be your good friend, you have to know what is right, what is wrong. You do the right thing for you, don't do the wrong thing for you. Right does mean you create problems. Oh no, wrong does mean you create problems. Right does mean you don't create any problems. But you do the good thing, do the benefit for you yourself. That's the right thing. Okay? Just choose the good friend wisely. Okay. Number 2. Number 3. Cultivate compassionate. Cultivate. Cultivate, this word. Cultivate compassionate. Compassion. That's it. You pay loving kindness to anyone. Compassion. Like we say that Lord Buddha is the ocean of compassionate. The ocean, that means never end. You don't know this word? Compassionate, that means you pay the loving kindness to the others. You know loving kindness? Compassionate, you see, because you are free from suffering and you see the others, they are suffering. Like you have the fungi, fungi? The fungi on the skin. Fungi disease? Fungi, fungi? Very easy. You don't know fungi? Huh? Yeah, fungi. It's very easy. When you catch, it's really enjoyable. But after that, it's bleeding. You know that? And after you use the medicine and then you get away from fungi or from that disease, and then you feel comfortable. And then you look at the others, they still have fungi, they have that kind of disease. So you feel that's compassionate. You want to help them. You understand about compassionate? Okay. That's cultivate from them. Because when you are compassionate, that's then you will have what? Yeah.
I don't understand this one, to be honest, because if you're compassionate, you feel for others that suffer and you suffer yourself this way. So this is a way to suffer.
No.
There is also a language. Compassion. I wouldn't know the right Pali words, I wouldn't know the right English words. But there's one way in which you feel somebody else's pain. And actual compassion is not so much that you feel the other's pain, but that you feel for him, you want him to feel better, you want him to get rid of the pain. If you truly empathize, the one way of empathy is that you feel the other one's pain, is what makes us turn away from people who are seriously hurt, because we can't stand the thought. The true compassion is that if we see somebody seriously hurt, we will not so much hurt as him, but we want to take his pain away. Those are different phenomena, but they are very easily mixed up because
So maybe problem because of the language. Okay? The language problem. Compassion is a very big word. Yeah. Big word. Okay. Number 4. Keep learning. Keep learning. So, you have to learn all the time. You don't learn only in the classroom. You learn when your eyes see. You learn when your ears listen to the sound. You learn when your tongue touch the taste. See? You learn all the time. From 6 senses, when you have contact, that you learn from all environment. That you're learning. So, each contact you have learned. Both. You have contact with ignorance or with right knowledge. If you contact with ignorance, and then you will create suffering. You will have problem. After you have that, you learn. That's your lesson learned. You see, if someone says some bad word to you and you get angry, that means you contact with ignorance, and then you have suffering. That means you burn yourself. That you have a lesson learned. You learn from that, and then that's only one lesson enough. But somebody, they will learn and learn, they never end. That means they repeat the ignorance. So you learn only one time, enough. Okay? That's learning. You keep learning. All things that come to you, you learn. You have the lesson learned. Okay? Number 5. Become a problem solver. That's from the first day that I talked to you. Become a problem solver, not a problem maker. Okay? That's the great one. Number 6. Do what you love. You do what you love. That one good friend of mine came here and he asked me, I don't know what to do because I can do many things, many careers, many professions. I don't know how to choose. I said, which one that you love the best, the most? Which one? You choose that and you put all your heart on that. You see? Why? Because all careers, all works that you do, they are important for the world. They are important for all people. If you do for the others. Because when you do job, that means you do for the others. And you yourself, the others, doing for you. You see, from your head, even your hair cut, you cannot cut your hair. You need the other people to cut your hair. Right? About your church. There are many people make that church for you. How about the food that you eat every day? That you never grow wheat. Right? But you have wheat to eat. You never build the airplane, but you use airplane. There's so many build the airplane for you. You see that? So many people serve you. So, I would like to tell you about 5 stations of learning. 5 stations of learning. The 5 steps. 1. Learning to know. learning to know. If you learn, you have to learn until you know. If you don't know, no need to learn. No, this means you know very clear until you can do it. If you know and you cannot do, that's not the real knowing. There's so many knowledge that you know, but you know not very clear. And then you forget it. Because you learn only for what? For doing your test in the class. You never know for doing. And then so many knowledge that you have learned and you forget. Can you remember how many or how much knowledge that you have learned and you forget all? From your kindergarten up to now. Huh? The amount of remember that you use now and the amount of the forgetting that you let it go. Which one that's the most? The main part of your knowledge. Can you remember?
Let go.
Huh?
Amount that you forgot.
Yeah, forgot is there's a huge of knowledge that you forget. Why? Because you don't know very clear about that knowledge. You know not enough. That knowledge is not enough for doing. So first station, learning to know. And then the second one, knowing for what? Why you have to know? Why you have to know? You have known so many things, but you don't know why you know it. Knowing for what? What purpose of knowing? Yeah, knowing to do. You see? If you're knowing and you don't want to do or you don't do, there's no need to know. Okay. If you know theory, but you never practice, that's useless. Useless. You know, useless. If you practice without theory, what happens? You practice without theory. That's very dangerous. Maybe you die. You know that? If you don't know the theories of drugs, you know that, the theory of drugs. You take drugs and you die. You see that? That's the theory. So, you practice without theory is dangerous. Theory without practice, useless. Okay? Theory without practice, useless. Practice without theory is dangerous. So, the last one, what is it? The last one. Theory with practice is useful. Only 3 sentences. You review from your learning. Okay, 1, what? Theory without practice, useless. 2, you understand? Huh?
It's useless because I cannot remember it without practicing.
Can you understand what I said? 3 steps. Number 1, theory without that means without you don't do. Without practice, useless. Practice without theory, you don't know what is going on. That's dangerous. See? The last one. Theory with practice is useful. I mean that's the right theory, not the wrong theory. Okay? This is so simple. But before I can crystallize this, it takes about 30 years. You know that? That's the knowledge. Come from my experience. Only 3 sentences, it seems very simple. But you never think of it. You see? So many people that they know a lot of theories, but they don't practice. Like you know how to make what? Banana cake, you know? Banana cake. But you never go to the kitchen. And you never have a chance to eat banana cake. You just in the theory. You see that? That's very simple, huh, Bruno? Okay. So, learning to know. Knowing to do. You have to know very clear until you can do it. Okay? And doing for what? Why you have to do? If you don't do, what happens? Huh? Yes, perfect. You are very perfect. The great. Yeah. Doing for? Doing to live. Doing to live, you know, live. That means living. And then you living for what? Again. Pardon? Now, maybe it's not so easy like before. You're living for what? Now you have to ask yourself, why you have to live now? Duty? What is your duty? What is your duty? Duty is living. You see, it seems very simple, but when you ask the question, it's not so easy to answer. Living to serve. Living to serve. You see, every day you serve the other people. And now you are here, what are you serving? What are you serving? You're serving the center. Because you pay the money. If you don't pay the money, this center cannot run. You see that you are serving in terms of money. But money, it doesn't mean anything. But money does mean many things. Money does mean your life. You know? Money means your life. Because when you work, you have to spend your lifetime. That means the money get to you, that means you spend your life. So money is life also. Can you see that? So that means you give your life to this center. It depends that you look at the money. But here I would like you to look at the money like this. Money is life. Because when you work, you have to spend your time of your life to work on that. And then they pay back to you as the money. But your lifetime gone. You cannot call back anymore. Like Bruno. So you see, so money is life. That's important. Except you got the money from casino. If you get from casino, that's the sin. Like Gandhi said about the 7 sins. Did you hear about Gandhi's 7 sins? What are they? 7 sins of Gandhi. What? Wealth. No, wealth. W-E-A-L-T-H. Wealth without work. That's a sin.
Inheritance also.
Pardon?
Inheritance.
You see that? About seven sins of Gandhi. You can look in the internet. You just say 7 sins of Gandhi and then it will show in the internet. You see that? So if you won the lottery, that means you are sin because you don't work. You have to work until you get sweat, and then that means you get the money. That means you pay your life. So money and life. Okay. So living to serve. Living to serve. To serve whom? Who are you going to serve? You have to say the big word. Serving to human and nature. That's the big word. You see, serving to human and nature. That's 5 stations. Okay, I review again. Learning to know. Knowing to do. Doing to live. Living to serve. Serving to human and nature. 5 stations. It's clear? And then, even any kind of work that you work for serving to human and nature. I told you, even you are a street cleaner, street cleaner. But you clean the street very clean and with very high responsibility to do that job, to do that duty. You have to get the highly respect from the other people. Because you do for whom? For the people. The people can use very clean street, you see that? If you are the Prime Minister, but you are the dirty man, you are the corruption. See? You should condemn from the people. You see that? So, the street cleaner and Prime Minister, they serve the people, but the different duty in society. But we are the same. Like your head and your toe, that's different, but they are important. The toe cannot work as a head, and the head cannot work as a toe. You see, but they have to work together. So in society, in nature, you have to work together. I ask you, termites, you know termites? Termite, termite, right? What's that? In one insect. Do they work for us? You don't know. Oh, that's the digesting in the jungle at the night time. Just crop all night. That means they digest the leaves of the trees. Otherwise, the leaf of the tree will going pile up. You know that? That's termite. Yeah.
They eat the houses too.
Oh, no, eat the house because that's their food also. But you don't satisfy because you don't want them to eat. You want them to eat your house. But in fact, that house not belong to you. Belong to whom? Nature. You see that? So if you open mind and then say, oh, termites, you are my friend, you come to eat. But the wood in nature, okay, you eat it. Okay? So, that's serving. So, all important, but different duty. So, street cleaner and Prime Minister, they are not different. They are important both. Like the people who work in the hospital, the director of the hospital and the janitor of the hospital, they are important both, but different. So we have to work together. Otherwise, hospital, very dirty, you see that. No janitor to clean up. You see, so work together. So, if you have conflict, you think, oh, I am important, you are not important. What happened? One day, they have eyes and foot. You know foot? Foot. They are friends. Foot and eyes are friends. They live together. You know foot? Your foot and eyes. They live together. They are very good friends. And they live for some time, and then the eye said, oh, you can see things beautifully because of me. You see? I said. And then the toe, the feet said, oh, you can see things very far because of me. Without me, you can see only one place. Because of me, you can see so many places. And then they argue that each person is very important. And then they said, okay, from now, you and I cannot stay together anymore. And then they make decisions. They jump from the mountain down to the hill. Both die. That's the end of the story. You understand? You see that? Bruno? So, we have to love each other, work together. Like you come here, you pay to the retreat center. And if you don't pay, the retreat center cannot run. You know that? And I came here not money, but I have expenditure also. You see that? So some of you, they gone to Germany, they gone to Belarus, they gone to Ukraine. And then they think, oh, I owe me. You see? They say, I owe you. They just fly back and donate to me. Because they feel that they have got a lot from this center. How? They change their life. Their life changed. They change their job. They get better job from after this retreat center. You see, that's big change. And they came back and then they put the money in the envelope and they donate me. I said, oh, thank you very much. No, without you, I will not change like this. So yes, we help each other. See that? And if you don't help me, maybe I can stay here not very long because I have so many diseases in my life, in my body. You see? CVD, and I just get out of the hospital because of diarrhea. And I just came out from the hospital about 2 months ago because of my hernia. You know hernia? You know hernia? You know. But you don't know much about English language. Huh? You know that. Okay, translate in English. You see? And you know, when I get in the hospital and then they operate me, you know, only 5 days I have to get out and so many works waiting for me. I have to come out and work. And working and then going to the hospital to take care of my operation. You know that? And I came here again, that's bad. I feel pain on my hernia, but I have to come. And I came here, I can stay with that bed only 1 day. And then I sit too long and very painful, so I have to go back to see the doctor at the hospital. You see, if I can work, I will not stop. I go back. When I go back, all of you go away, so the center is closed. You know that batch? I think about 14 or 16 people. They gone when I left the center. Because this Tukata said, you can stay alone, you can practice by yourself, but they don't stay if without me. So me, as your good friend, if I am here, you will be happy. I will tell you so many stories, so many. You see that? Did you enjoy the story that I told you? Okay. So that's do your duty. Okay. So that's 5 stations. That's all of you important. So any work that you love, you like, you do it. That's you are the most important person. Not only Prime Minister. You're from Russia. Not only what is your Prime Minister now? Not Yeltsin. Putin. Vladimir Putin, right? Vladimir. Oh, you don't know your.
He's the president.
Oh, president. Oh, you don't know. The Prime Minister is the other guy. Yeah, the people don't know about the Prime Minister. Normally they know your President. Because Putin is very, very powerful. He has in their position many times. You see? So, you are the most important person. Without you, the world cannot run. The world runs because of you. Yes?
But if I will do what I want to do, so can I be free? Because it's not hate, liking, disliking. How can I be free?
Free from?
Free from everything.
Yeah, you're free. You free. You work. You have to think that your work, that work will serve humans, will serve nature. All work, one kind of work. You know that? Because everything's going around. That I mentioned about even termites, they work for you. But then they eat your house, you don't want. Okay? That's my monastery. At the night time, they just working even at the night time. Crop, crap, the whole night. That they work for the human.
What's about my mind?
Your mind?
Yes.
Why?
Liking, you told us,
liking,
disliking,
so you choose the best one that you love, the best one that you love the most, and then you put your heart on it.
But it will be a liking, not free, not in the middle.
If free, that's the best, but you start from your liking first. And then when you work in that, you forget about the liking. Because you have to choose, because you know many things. Which one, if you're free to choose, okay, anyone that you want to work, okay? Okay, that's a good question. If like and dislike doesn't mean problem again. You connect with the other theories. Okay, it's clear? So, what kind of your career? You don't worry, that you serve the people. You are an important person. Even you sell what? Pizza. You know pizza? Or you sell sauces. You know sauces? Huh? You know sauces? Huh?
Sauces.
Yeah, sauces. In German, in Germany there's plenty of sauces on the road. When you walk along the road, sauces everywhere. That's German sauces. Right? Am I right? Yeah, everywhere. So when I go to Germany, people will ask me, did you taste German sauces? You see that?
You think it's important? Is that important?
It's in the symbol of Germany. Like the land of beer, the land of sauces, something like that. Yeah. When you mention about beer, you will think about Germany. The land of beer. If you think about what? Vodka. You think about Russia, you see that? You know vodka? You know vodka? Yes, I taste vodka in St. Petersburg. They have the palace there, and then now they open the palace for the tourists. The tourists can get in the palace, and then they serve vodka with caviar. You know caviar? Oh, wonderful! You have been through that experience. In palace, they serve us like a king, you know, because we pay money. The money is life. You see that? Oh, okay. Come back to our 70 way to happiness. Where are we now? You see? So do as you like. Now, do what you love. Do what you love. So, you put your heart on it. Don't ask me about which career that I would like to choose. Which one you love, you put on your heart. Work on that. You see? And you see that you are the most important person because you serve the people. See? Even you serve you do what? Not only pizza, sausages or some other things. Next, live in the present is perfect. Live in the present. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. And you do your meditation for what? For? Yeah, and now live in the present. If you cannot enjoy the present, that means your meditation cannot help you at all. The most important thing. When you meditate, that means you stay at the present time. You see that? And realize just at the present. Even the present you cannot stop because it's moving. So why I say all things in the world is illusion. You understand the word illusion? Illusion does mean not real. Not real, just only what? Like you see the water bubble. You see the water bubble? When you get in the ferry from mainland to here, you see the water bubble. When the ferry run in the ocean or in the sea, and the water bubble just gone, never come. At that time, you know that. So one said, you cannot step in the same river twice. Do you understand? You cannot step in the same river twice. You understand? So I cannot talk again. When I talk, I finish. Each word when I talk, that's gone. I cannot correct it. When I correct, that's not the same time. At that time it's gone. See that? Okay. So live in the present. You have to underline this sentence, and then you put in practice. You have to live here and now. How? Enjoy. Free your mind. Don't let positive and negative conquer your mind. Okay? 8. Laugh often. You know, laugh often. In America now they have a group of laughing. You know, Mark? In India also. They put together and then they laugh. In the morning they just laughing. That means they express what? The stress will express out when you're laughing. But laughing, it has two kinds of laughing. Can you tell me what are they? Two kinds of laughing.
Natural and artificial.
1. Laughing from ignorance. And 2. Laughing from right wisdom. That's different. How different? You see, you never think in this way. Laughing from ignorance. That means when you see things, you feel present, you like it, you laugh it, you see, you satisfy your feeling, you will laugh. That's from ignorance. And this one change, and then that thing cannot satisfy your needs. You cry, you see, going like this. That's laughing. Laughing and crying going together. That comes from ignorance. But the laughing from the right knowledge, how? Mark, can you explain?
Laughing from the right
knowledge. From the right knowledge. What is right knowledge? That I explained to you many times about the right knowledge. The right knowledge, that means you see the truth of life and truth of nature. See? The truth of life and truth of nature. The truth that all things illusion, All things change. Nothing permanent, nothing, no real self. You see that? That's the key. When you see this, you're just laughing at it. Laughing, that means you don't want to get in, you don't want to let the positive or negative to conquer your mind. You see? You don't know about Buddhadasa when he teaching Dhamma, he laughed on the time. But his laughing not come from ignorance. He laughing because he see what? What he see? He see impermanent things that happen and go. And he laugh on the time. That's laughing from the right knowledge. He never cry. He laugh for life. Right, love forever, this laugh for life. You know that? Did you observe that? About 6,000 hours does he, what? He have made record about his Dhamma teaching. 6,000 hours. You can listen all that he laugh. He is laughing. So, all of my good friends, you laugh, but don't laugh from ignorance. You laugh from the right wisdom. You just laugh like. Don't laugh until you open your mouth and your insides have come down. You have seen someone laughing like that, that's ignorance. Someone laughing until you fall down from the chair. You have seen that? That's ignorance. You know that? So, laugh often. So, you can go in this way. This my decode from this sentence. Okay? You read? Okay. 9. Practice forgiveness. Practice forgiveness. Because you still think that you still have ego. You still have ego. When someone do something bad to you, you still that your ego still comes. So please practice forgiveness. If you don't have ego, no need to give the practice, to give the forgiveness. Because you never feel anything about that bad thing from the others. So no need to give the forgiveness. You know that? But if you still have ego, you also have to give forgiveness. So, someone, when you do something wrong to the other, you need the other forgive to you. Right? But when someone have done something bad to you, you forget to give the forgive to that person. You understand? Do you know? Normally, when you have done something wrong to the other, you want that person forgive to you, right? But when someone have done something wrong to you, you forget to forgive. Okay, so don't forget. So practice forgiveness. Okay, if I have done something wrong to you, don't forget to forgive. Huh? Okay, Daniel. Okay, now what else? Oh, maybe. Oh, I cannot go very far. Number 10. Say thanks often. Say thanks often. I think this really way of life of the people in Europe, in America. They say thanks. Thanks. At the end of the speech, thank you. Just like the former Prime Minister of Thailand, and he read from the paper, and in the paper said, thank you 3 times. You know that? And when she on the podium, and she looked at the paper and said, "Oh, thank you 3 times." You know what I mean? That means you say thank you about 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't say thank you 3 times. That's the lady from Thailand. That's the first lady Prime Minister of Thailand. You know, Thailand, so many amazing things happen. Do you know? You are very lucky that you came here. Come to the amazing country. Okay. Say thank you. And then 11. Create deeper connections. Create deeper connections. You think, create it when you think. To connect on things deeper, don't connect very light. That's very easy to get away. Deeper connection, connection to nature, connection to humans. You see that when you love all humans, you never change to hate easily. This deeper connection. Because you see all things, our friends, like in the Bible, they said that we are all brothers. You see, all brothers and sisters. Why we have to fight? Why we have to kill each other? Right? Not very long, we'll go to the same place. That some people come to ask me, "Where are you from?" I say, "Oh, I come from the same place as you. And then I will go the same place as you that you are going." You know where are we from? Come from the earth. And then you have to go back to the earth again. Right? So we are from the same place and come back to the same place. You see that? You read? So when you talk, you see that the level of the language, that there are many levels. Okay. 12. Keep your agreement. Don't create conflict. Keep your agreement. On thoughts, on thinking of the people, you don't create any conflict. Lord Buddha, he never create any conflict. And he said, if you believe in that way, it's right. Right for whom? For you. Not for me. You see that? Your view, that's right for you. Why I have to say that's wrong? Wrong because not the same as mine. That's no. So don't create any conflict. So, you see that? Like one story, two boys, argument about the sun. You know the sun? What the hottest time of the day? Yeah, noon. Why? You have your reason. You are right. Two boys. The first boy said, "Oh, in the morning, that the sun is the hottest sun because very big sun in the morning." That's his reason to say that. It's right for him. And the second boy said, "No, the hottest of the sun at midday because very close to overhead." See that? So two boys almost fighting because they don't want that one believe in that way. They want that boy believe as they believe. That he believe. You see that? And then Kungchu, you know Kungchu. Kungchu, that means teacher. in Chinese. Kung Che came, and then the first boy said, "Oh, Uncle Kung Che, Uncle teacher, please come and make decision who is the right, who is wrong." And Kung Che asked, "What do you think?" "Oh, the sun in the morning is the hottest of the day because the sun very big." And Kung Che said, "Okay, you are right." See that? Right in your view, in his thought. And the second one said, "No, no, no, not in the morning, at the midday, because very close to overhead." And Kung Che said, "Yes, right in your view again. But the right, the most right, what? Both of you embrace and go home." You know what I mean? What the meaning? That
Right.
yeah, the most right. What is it? That means both of you have to love each other. You know, don't fight. You love each other and go home. Your will can different, but love you cannot go away. Because of your will, then you fight, you kill each other because of your will. That's not the right things. The right thing that humans have to love each other. Today, the Valentine's Day, you see that. So, you know that? So, all of you, you have different views, but it's okay, but we have to love each other. No need to have the same views because we have been brought different ways. We have been educated in many ways, right? We are not the same. We are the same, but not the same. Yes?
I'm just wondering about like absolute things, like 2 + 2 doesn't equal 5. So like if someone's trying to tell me that 2 + 2 = 5,
oh no,
and I'm saying it's 4,
I'm
right.
Yeah, you are right. right. You see that? Yes, same thing. Never wrong. All right. Okay. One story. The monk, he has been ordained at the old age, and he want to do good things, like to make merit, they say, to do good things. He wake up really early in the morning. Normally the monk wake up at 4 to chanting, morning chanting. But this monk wake up at 3 for what? To clean up the way, because he worry about the other monk will step on the snail. You know snail? See, he want to make merit, because if the other monk step on the snail, that means the other monk killed the snail. That means he break what? The precepts, to killing the animals. You see that? So he wake up early in the morning and he collects all snails and he throw it away. And the young monk saw him and he said, "Oh, you have done wrong. If you collect this snail and then you throw it away, and that snail will go to the farm of the people, and then the snail will eat the crop of the people." And the old monk, "No, I have done the right thing, because if I don't collect this snail, and all of you will step on the snail, and you will have done the wrong precepts." See that? So they are arguing, and then the old monk said, "Okay, go to the abbot." Abbot, that means the head of the monk. You know? See? You go. So both of them go to the abbot. And then the old monk said, "I am old, and then I want to make more goodness or more good things, because I want to get enlightened quickly." You see that? So I wake up early in the morning at 3 o'clock to collect all snails, because I worry that the other monk will step on the snail, then snail will die. And the abbot said, "Oh, it's very good. You do it. You continue to do it. That's very good things." And the young monk object. He said, no, it's not good, because when he collects that snail, and then he put the snail outside, and then that snail will what? Will eat the crops of the people, of the villagers. And the abbot turned to the young monk. Oh, you are right. That's very good thinking. And then what? The novice, novice? Novice, the young monk. The little boy, the novice, the young monk. That's whipping the fan to the abbot. And he asked, oh, my boss, why? They are both right. It's supposed to wrong one and right one. And the abbot turned to the novice. Oh, you are right also. That's the end of the story. You know now. No conflict. What do you think? You're right. Because you have what? Choose the best thing for you at that time. Okay, don't create any conflict. So, you see these two boys, that like you say, 2 by 2, not 4. Maybe 2 by 2 can be 3. Or, what? 1 by 1, not 2. Maybe 1 by 1. 1 plus 1 maybe 10. You see that? Why? Because 1 doesn't mean the number. 1 does mean the people. 1 man plus 1 man work together. Maybe it will create 10 times. You know that? If you work only 1 man, you can create only one job. But when you work together, that means you can create that we call synergy. You know synergy? Not energy. Because when you work together, you have more technology to work. You can make 10, not only 2. That 1 by 1, not 2, 10. You see that? That can go many ways. Right, Max? Okay? Oh, the time is over. Now, where are we? Keep your agreement. 13. Meditation. Meditate. You have to do your meditate every day for your mind. 13. Meditate. If you can get the benefit from meditation, you will do every day. King Rama the Ninth, who passed away, he is the great king of the world, not for Thailand. You know, the UN gives so many rewards to him. Like what? Sufficient economy. Did you hear about that? Sufficient economy. You know sufficient? Right? Did you hear about sufficient economy?
Sufficient.
Yeah. Sufficient economy. That's created or invented by the King Rama IX of Thailand. And Kofi Annan, you know Kofi Annan? The former UN secretary. He came to Thailand and present the reward to this king. If all people in the world work on the sufficient economy, and the world will, get in peace more than this. Because the people can serve themselves. Not like the induction like this. Because you can help yourself. And now the people depend on the other people a lot. In Thailand, before this, we don't have problem when we don't have electricity. And now today, if we have electricity brown out, you cannot have rice to eat. But before that, we don't care about electricity. And now when brown out, you don't know how to cook. That's finished. You know that? But before that, how you cook? You use wood, you use charcoal, you use, you know, you can cook, you can go around of your house and you can help yourself, but now you cannot help. When you cook, what? You just rice cooker, finish. You know that? When without electricity, how you can cook? You just, no food, no rice to eat today. You see? Okay. Now, I will end at what? Meditate. And the last one today, the 14th. Today's 14. Yes, the day of Valentine's Day. I will stop at 14. Focus on what you are doing. Focus on what you are doing. You focus on what you are doing, and you will be happy on that. Because when you focus, that means your mind stay at the same place, and then all happiness will come. See, focus on what you are doing. Now you are listening. You focus on listening, and then you will bring about happiness. This 20 happiness, I still owe you 6. It's now 14. So tomorrow I will try to give you more. So Four Noble Truths still at the beginning. So that's start. And then before you leave this center, you will get all answers. Okay? Thank you for listening. I don't know that you have learned from my lecture or not. Did you learn? Bruno? I tried my best. This is, I can do best for now. From now I cannot do better than this. Because now it's going. Okay? So if you listen the best, then the result will come out the best. This means you are free from suffering. Thank you. Thank you very much. See you tonight at 6 that we are coming for evening chanting together. And from now you walking meditation, and then a friend of mine, a monk, will come to to support you, to give your your will. You see, to be as your friend, and he will come to sit at meditation here. Interview at 4:30 will start. So who? No, down at the at the dining hall. Yeah, you go down there, and then you will see me, and then don't ask too many questions. One person, not more than 3 minutes. That's enough. We talk only the important words. Don't talk too much. Sometimes we talk too much, but we don't get anything. You have to think the words that we are going to talk. Okay, thank you. Anjali. Vantana. Apivat. Anjali. Vantana. Apivat. Anjali. Vantana. Apivat. Anjali. Good. Don't be lazy, be diligent. Tomorrow you are getting better than today. Believe me.